Battle of Vertières, a pivotal moment in Haiti's fight for freedom. Slow, determined drumbeats begin, overlaid with the faint sound of a blowing wind. The camera pans across a misty, pre-dawn landscape, settling on a Haitian flag unfurling in the breeze. November 1803. Haiti stands at the threshold of freedom. After years of brutal struggle against slavery and colonial oppression, only one fortress remains in French hands, the heavily fortified port of Cap-Français. The fate of the revolution, the very soul of a new nation, will be decided on the fields of Vertières. Dynamic shots of soldiers marching through muddy paths, sharpening swords, and checking muskets. Jean-Jacques Dessalines, stern and resolute, reviews his troops from horseback. Jean-Jacques Dessalines, commander-in-chief of the indigenous army, gathers his forces. From the north, south, west, and the Artibonite Valley, 20,000 men assemble, united by a singular purpose, liberty or death. His generals, the calculating Henri Christophe, the steadfast Gabert, the reliable Vernet, the experienced Clairvaux, and the fearless François Capois, known as Capois La Mort, stand ready. Across the field, General Donatien du Rochambeau, commanding the remnants of Napoleon's once mighty expeditionary force, commands 5,000 French veterans fortified behind a network of formidable blockhouses, cannons, and stone walls. The eve of battle is solitary Dessalines on horseback, silhouetted against the setting sun, inspecting the enemy lines from a distance. The French forts are visible in the background. On November 17th, under a gray sky, Dessalines rides forward to survey the French defenses. He moves with an unnerving calm, a clear target for the enemy. Cannon fire erupts from the French forts, kicking up dirt around him, but he remains untouched, unfazed. His calm defiance in the face of death steels the resolve of his army for what is to come. The message is clear. They will not be intimidated. The battle begins. Dawn light breaks through the clouds. A sudden, thunderous roll of drums signals the attack. Close-ups of cannon fire from both sides, the earth shaking with each blast. At sunrise on November 18th, General Clairvaux launches the first assault. Cannon fire from the French forts shakes the very earth. A torrential downpour begins, turning the battlefield into a muddy quagmire. Haitian soldiers fall under the relentless barrage of grapeshot and musketry, yet their comrades press forward, climbing over the fallen. The air fills with thick, acrid smoke, the ground with an unwavering courage that fire cannot consume. Capois La Mort's heroism. François Capois La Mort, on his horse, leading a desperate charge up a muddy, fortified hill. His horse is struck by a cannonball and collapses. His plumed hat is shot from his head. Leading the 9th Demi Brigade, Capois La Mort charges the heights of Charrier, the most heavily defended position. His horse is shot from beneath him, collapsing in the mud. A moment later, a cannonball tears his hat from his head, but he rises instantly, sword in hand, shouting to his men, "En avant! En avant, forward! Forward!" His bravery is so fierce, so extraordinary, that a French officer orders a temporary ceasefire. From the ramparts, the French soldiers applaud him, with one crying out, "Bravo, bravo!" They salute his incredible courage before resuming the fight. In that moment, his name becomes legend. Turning the tide sweeping, chaotic scenes of Haitian brigades storming multiple forts simultaneously. Smoke billows from the ramparts as soldiers engage in fierce hand-to-hand combat. Inspired by Capois' heroism, wave after wave of Haitian brigades storm the fortifications. General Gabert leads a renewed assault, taking the fight directly to the enemy's positions. Fort Pierre Michel, Fort Hospital, Fort Bard, each defensive position is contested with blood, fire, and sheer determination. The heights of Charrier, overlooking the main fort of Vertières, become the key to the entire battle. Under a relentless hail of fire, Haitian soldiers climb the slippery slopes, refusing to yield an inch of ground. Collapse of French defense. Rochambeau looking through a spyglass, his face a mask of disbelief and frustration. French troops are shown retreating in disarray, abandoning their positions and fleeing back towards Cap-Français. By late afternoon, Rochambeau's army is broken. The Haitian advance is relentless and cannot be stopped. Over 1,200 French soldiers lie dead, and another 2,000 are wounded. Rochambeau realizes his position is untenable. As darkness falls, a final, desperate council of war is held. The decision is made. That night, under the cover of darkness and rain, French forces abandoned their forts, retreating in chaos into the city of Cap-Français. Victory and legacy, a formal scene of French officers surrendering their swords. The Haitian flag is raised triumphantly over the main fort, flapping against a now clear sky. Joyful, powerful drumming swells. On the morning of November 19th, Rochambeau formally surrenders Cap-Français to Dessalines. The last gate to freedom has fallen. The war is over. Weeks later, on January 1, 1804, Jean-Jacques Dessalines declares Haiti's independence, the first free black republic in the world, born from the fire of revolution and the courage of its people. Vertières is remembered forever, not just as a battle, but as the final, triumphant act that gave birth to liberty. The music swells to a powerful, triumphant crescendo. Text appears on screen: Vertières, the last gate to freedom.